Hello there, I'm a solo HuntShowdown player with over 700 hours of gameplay. In this video I'll present a list of tips I've shared with my friends who play with me sometimes. Enjoy! Tip number 1. Set the highlight interactable objects to exclude doors and windows in the Hunt settings. By default, the game outlines all doors and windows with flash and white light, which can be distracting and block vision. You can also enable Auto Interact in the game settings. I find it easier to hold my interact button while approaching an ammo crate or a med pack and let the game do the rest. This tip is also help with the perk Dauntless. Just hold the button, look at the incoming grenade, and you might disable it in the air if you're lucky. Number 2. Watch your step. Try to always check your ground as you're running, especially before jumping through windows, doorways, hopping fences, or around barrels. When trapped, those are extremely lethal. You can also try trapping those choke points yourself. Number 3. Always left pick. This tip is pretty meta and some people might dislike abusing it. Both the in-game camera and the gun are located in the player's model's left shoulder, so the person who leaves cover with his left shoulder first has a higher chance to shoot earlier at the opponent who's doing the opposite. Number 4. Try to never repick the same angle and keep moving. Repicking is deadly. Your enemies had seen you after your first pick and will keep watch of your picking spot. Instead, try a different angle, look for a crack in the wall, or simply leave the compound and change position. Your goal is to catch your opponents off guard and shoot first. When moving or picking, try to move unpredictably, wiggling left or right, jumping, meleeing, or cancelling a short heavy attack as you run. It'll make you a harder target to hit. Also try to avoid crouching unless it's really necessary, as it makes you an extremely easy mark. Remember, moving fast and unpredictably is key. Number 5. Know your weapon's effective ranges. I'm a big fan of shotguns, but their range is limited to 15 meters. A good backup weapon with decent projectile speed and a comfortable iron sight would pair greatly with them. If you are bringing a rifle, using a Lima shotgun or a hand crossbow will give you the one-shot potential. And if everything else fails, a melee tool rush is fun and works surprisingly often. Also keep in mind that hip fire is your go-to way of firing shotguns and can sometimes be viable with other guns at medium distances. A great way to practice that is playing some quick play. Number 6. Consider where your enemies can come from. The game has fixed spawn locations and the layout of boss clues is the same for every player on the server. With that, you can predict where your enemies can come from or even where they could be exactly. I always check the closest spawn in my starting compound and try to set up an ambush if I spot somebody. Number 7. Work on your map knowledge. All 3 maps of Hunt are pretty static, with only few things changing between matches. Learn the layout of compounds, how to move around them. Every floor material you step on makes unique sound. If you listen for the enemy movement, you can precisely tell their position and try to wallbang them. The amazing sound system of HuntShowdown gives you so much information, you just have to use it. Good map knowledge will also give you a lot of opportunities to catch your opponents with an unusual rotation. Like jumping onto different objects to get high ground on your enemies, or falling into a multi-level drop between floors to surprise them. Playing quick play again is fast and profitable way to learn the bio. And the last tip is, always stay positive and have fun. HuntShowdown is an incredible complex game with hundreds of ways you can play, and you will improve with every match. If you are having a hard time, try playing with a friend or a random, try out a different loadout or give the quick play a chance. With that, I wish you good luck, Hunter.